The acting head of NOAA will have a chance to weigh in on the president's controversial Hurricane Dorian forecast. Today, he's speaking to the National Weather Association in Alabama. President Trump repeatedly and wrongly claimed the hurricane was a threat to Alabama. NOAA was criticized for saying one of the Weather Service offices should not have corrected the president. Paula Reid's at the White House. Paula, why is this coming up again?
Good morning, Anthony. I had to move back to the Bureau because the White House was in lockdown. But even though Hurricane Dorian may have moved out to sea, a political storm continues to rage at NOAA. Its lead scientist has vowed to investigate whether the agency compromised its scientific integrity by defending President Trump in the dispute known as Sharpiegate.
The president is facing new accusations. His administration may have tried to pressure the National Weather Service to back up his claims about Hurricane Dorian.
It may get a little piece of a great place. It's called Alabama.
After the president on Twitter claimed the storm could hit Alabama, the National Weather Service's Birmingham office responded saying Alabama will not see an impact.
That was the original chart.
Using a black marker, President Trump doubled down last week, leading to the incident now known as Sharpiegate. And according to the New York Times, the Birmingham office's tweet prompted Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross, who oversees NOAA, to threaten to fire top employees at the federal level. And on Friday, NOAA seemed to reverse course. In an unsigned statement, the agency appeared to back the president, saying Dorian could impact Alabama. The Commerce Department denied the New York Times report in a statement, saying Secretary Ross did not threaten to fire any NOAA staff over forecasting and public statements about Hurricane Dorian. On Monday, the director of the National Weather Service stood by the Birmingham office's tweet, saying it was sent with one thing in mind: public safety. And NOAA's top scientist sent a letter to staffers revealing he is investigating potential violations that may have compromised the agency's policies of scientific integrity.
The acting head of NOAA will have a chance to address all of this controversy later today when he addresses a meeting of the National Weather Association in, of all places, Alabama. Anthony?
Paula, the New York Times is also reporting that the CIA exfiltrated a high-level Russian government informant critical to the investigation into Russian interference into the 2016 election. What information did that spy provide, and why were they removed?
Well, Anthony, this informant provided critical intelligence directly connecting Vladimir Putin to interference in the 2016 election. Now, the Kremlin said this morning this person worked in Putin's office but had no direct contact with the Russian president. Current and former national security officials tell CBS News that actually increased media coverage of Russian election interference led to growing concerns about the source's safety. Now, none of the officials we spoke with believe that the source was removed in relation to anything President Trump did, but a senior intelligence official said unequivocally that President Trump is, quote, making it harder to keep sources safe.
Paula, thank you.